All messages. What's up, Carvana? How you doing? I don't know if you're still here or if you just joined in early and then dropped a hi and then bounced. But if you are still here, what's going on? SDK, welcome. Like done. How are you? I'm doing fine. How are you? How is everyone today? Yeah, usually you don't hear sirens over here, so something had to have happened. Welcome to Saturday afternoon therapy. Chaos in the house. What's going on, Chaos? Welcome, brother. Good to see you, man. We got Beautiful World over here. How you doing, Beautiful World? How's it going? Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Trying to see if the bunny is here, but I don't see him. Chaos investigates. Chaos is a big dog now. Big dog growing in the YouTube world. All right, let me set you guys down so we can chat. I got a good topic for today, guys. You know, yesterday, let me tell you guys a little story. So yesterday I had, one second, let me just set this up nicely. Put this cushion down. There we go. Hello, friends and families. There we go. All right. I am not speaking. SDK, I am not speaking. That's okay. मैं कोशिश करूँगा हिंदी में बात करने के लिए occasionally. बहुत शुक्रिया आप इधर आ गया. जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम और आपका स्वागत SDK. Naveen, what's going on, Naveen? Do deers intrude at nights in grass? No. Over here, there's no deers. Vayu Kapoor, what's going on, brother? Sat Sri Akal. Yeah, big doggy dog. What's going on, Vayu? Vayu, I know that you suggested with your friend Shalini. You know, I only heard it afterwards. Basically, I jumped off. I was like, I'm going to share it right now. And then I jumped off and I did that. And then I rewinded it and I was like, just to see what I missed. And then you were telling me not to do it at that point. You were like, oh, I suggest a different method. But anyway, it's done. It's all right. Shiva Chauhan. How you doing, Shiva Chauhan? Hello, sir. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. It's a great Saturday afternoon. And it's nice. It's not too hot out here. How are you, Shiva? How is everyone over here? Vayu, Isha, how are you? Thank you for joining. Moondog in the house. Moondog, you never visited me, man. That's crazy, man. And you know, I heard that you, I was there actually. I was lurking. You know, when I was listening in, when you quit, you were dealing with a lot of BS. You know, and it's very unfortunate because, dude, you know, you're a very respectful person, man. You respect everybody that comes your way, and it's unfortunate that you have to deal with this. And this is the stuff that's. It's sad to see that this is what happens, you know, that they actually boil down. But I know you're going to come back stronger, man. I know that for sure, man. Welcome, Moondog. Carvana, because I remember when I joined you, you were like, I'm going to come visit you one day. I turned on all notifications and you've never come. But appreciate it, man. Carvana, I accidentally deleted my Acura NSX pictures and lots of likes. Go back and will do, Carvana. I got your back. You know I got your back. Literally. Chaos. I was at team building with my new colleagues at house outside of city, mafia card game, poker, fire, and singing karaoke. And now I'm at home, so I'm with you. Damn, that sounds like a fun time, man. Team building with colleagues at house. You got some mafia card games, some poker. How'd you do in poker, man? You're crazy at poker, man. I gotta say, I need you on the tables because you're probably the only one that has the potential so far. At times I lose, like very rarely. But I gotta say, I see your style of playing, and it matches with mine. Like where, hello, that's my neighbor that's always listening in. She must be part of the channel, guys. Should we let her? Naveen, normally, how do you spend your weekends except YouTube or movies? Naveen, I have kids, right? So I'm happily married with three kids. I have three daughters, ages 4, 5, and 15. And so I like to hang out with them. So today they were actually in the backyard for a bit, then at the park. Um, so I'd say it varies, but usually I'm busy on the weekends, dropping them off and picking them up. I'm kind of like the taxi driver during the weekends, taking them to classes and from classes. But this weekend is kind of slow. How about you, Naveen? Three, what's going on? Three, good to see you, brother. Three won the challenge twice. He actually listens to every word that I say. Three, how's your tutty business going? Did you do the tutty today? Vayu, yeah, I was telling her to do it on her own so she can. Yeah, but I mean, don't force it. I mean, some people don't want to join Discord, right? And I respect that. You know, if you come around when you're ready to come around, you give the suggestion. If people don't want to do it, that's them. You know, everyone's their own person, so it's all good. If Jeff Goldblum saw you, he would be flabbergasted. Well, I did tag him. Savin, life finds a way, Savin. I was just motivating her and cheering her up. John Taylor, handsome by Dag Nabbit, sir. What's up, John Taylor? Always with the compliments. Appreciate you, brother. Moon Dog, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. You're good peeps, man. I already uploaded 4 tracks. Guys, before I go on any further, I do want to get a question on the screen. Just give me a moment, all right? Because this is an interesting question. I hope Moondog is still here because I thought of this question before, and it will apply to you as well, man. You know, I like to pick your brains, right? I let you guys pick my brain. I like to pick yours, dissect it, get in there, get in the weeds, dig in a little. Let's see. Um, I can't fit all the text in here. I'm just trying to figure out how to paraphrase it. And, etc. I'll just do it that way. I think you guys will get the gist of it. All right, so the question is, name one thing, just one thing that you guys are actively working on about yourself. You know, it could be like, hey, I'm on this journey where I just started it, but I want something that you're actively working on, not that you're thinking about. Let me just move this out of my way. Because I know Shivani gets upset whenever I leave the message on there. Put this on here. There we go. I think that's better. So the question is, name one thing that you're actively working on about yourself. It could be anger. It could be patience. It could be trying to get more consistent. I'm trying to be more punctual. I'm trying to sleep on time because I keep on messing up and sleeping late and then waking up, late, or waking up and I know I'm not functioning to the best of my ability. So anything that you guys are actively working on, and then I like to share mine with you guys. You know what I was thinking? Another thing I was thinking about. I remember when I was younger, and when I first saw an English film. I was born over here, guys, by the way. But I remember when I saw a film, and they had one of those scenes where the kid goes into and you guys know I don't like discussing religion or politics, but this is just the one thing that I wanted to mention. I remember the scenes in the movies where, the you go to church, and there's like this room that you can go into, a confession room, and you could sit down and you could just talk to someone behind a screen and share your deepest, darkest secrets. And I overshare with you guys. You guys know a lot about me. You guys know, when I was going through puberty, I was a big gooner, right? Like everybody else, like most people, right? We just don't discuss it. But, like during that time, back then, you didn't know whether it was a healthy thing or not, right? But I remember stopping myself. I'd be like, oh, I know I'm doing something wrong, but it was a healthy thing when you look at it now, right? It's okay. It's part of the whole process. But I remember actually thinking about that, and I was like, damn, man, I wish I could go to that, and just like, or just discuss anything that I felt, I did wrong or whatever, and confess, and then I'd be, done with all my sins and stuff. And so I would be like, why isn't like the Hindu religion like that? Why isn't there any other, other sort of thing like that? But the weird thing is that that's what the internet is, right? People just jump on here and they're like, I'm an alcoholic. I just did this, it's like confession on YouTube, where people just discuss anything that their struggles are, or somebody passed away, or it's just therapy for everybody, right? But you're behind that screen, and you don't necessarily have a priest behind there, but you have somebody, a listening ear on the other end, which is, it's crazy when you think about it, right? Like how you can do that. And I find it personally very therapeutic on my end. You guys know that I love this because, I made friends on here, I became very social on here. And I always highly recommend, everyone try live streaming at some point in their life or another, but I find it like such a amazing platform where we could do that, where we can just have confession right here, right on a channel, anyway, so name one thing. And then I'm gonna go over my one thing as well. I'm an excellent dude. Moondog, join the Discord, man. The link is on my bio on my YouTube page. If you love poker, bro, we're trying to get more poker players. Sometimes the table is full, and then there are days like yesterday where we didn't have enough players. I think you'll have a great time, man. And you guys are all welcome. Not just Moondog, but all of you guys are welcome to join the Discord. It has been growing. I think we have 60 people on there now. It's a great community, so it's a nice way for me to keep in touch with you guys, or for all of us to keep in touch with you guys after the stream or before the stream, because this doesn't have to be the only time that I get to interact with you guys. I try not to get onto too much social media because I do have a family and I do have work life, and I have a house to maintain. I have a lot of other stuff to do, so I don't spend too much time on there. But I do live stream twice a day, right? 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. I am on time. Yesterday, I was honestly having an anxiety attack because you guys know I've never once been late for any of these lives. And yesterday, I did a collab with an amazing person. Her name is Shruti, and anyway, we started the collab early, and we were doing the dual collab on YouTube. And this was my first time doing a collab on my channel. Usually, the way that we did it before was on StreamYard. So, and I should know better. I'm in tech. I have a tech background. But we were doing the whole interview, and then I see three over there. I see a whole bunch of you guys over there, and I'm like, guys, do you have any questions for her? And I know you guys would interact and ask a whole bunch of questions, but nobody was asking any questions. And I'm like, guys, no questions. What's going on here? And then I'm like, three, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me or see me? And then nobody responded. So then I was like, oh my God, I'm in preview mode. It's not even on. We just had a 30-minute interview, do a collab, and nobody has seen any of this. And you guys are in the chat room, and I'm like, holy crap. And then I end it. I switched over, and you guys still followed, man. You guys, like, I closed it out. You guys came right back in on the second one. And the second one didn't work. I started the third one. And then the fourth one, and you guys kept on coming back. So I'm sorry to put you guys through all that. But I think I got things figured out. But Yeah, it's a learning curve. But during the entire, I don't know if you guys could tell, but during the entire collab, I was freaking out myself because when I don't show up on time to something, something inside of me just freaking bothers me. It's like a mental thing, you know. So I was like, I don't know, my the wiring was all messed up only because I was late, and then I had to keep on telling myself, relax, relax, it's all right, it's all right, it's gonna be all right, you know. And then even afterwards, like during the interview, I'm like, shit, man, you know, I'm gonna have to delete this one. Well, first of all, then we had audio issues because she couldn't hear me, but I mean, luckily she's a live streamer herself. So she basically handled the entire thing herself. It was fantastic. I got to sit back and relax. Um, but I do like interacting as well, and so there was a lot of questions that I had that I had prepared that I didn't get to ask. But anyway, when I looked it over, I just skimmed through it, and I was like, you know what, this is fine. It's all right. You know, again, I'm just being too hard on myself again. But anyway, shit like that happens. I only play No Limit Hold'em. Well, we have a 10K limit, Moondog, and it's free money. There's no money involved, but eventually we got to figure something out because a lot of people are just going all in randomly. So we want to limit the number of banks. So I think we're going to have to figure something out under the table. Sushita, what's going on, Sushita? By the way, guys, I can't see how many people are in here, but appreciate you all joining in. Hi, Sushita, Naveen. So your wife is of Indian origin? Yes, she is, Naveen. She is Sindhi. I regular 150 champs poker, $50, and again, damn, man. Yeah, I just finished the tutty. Very relieving. What's the time there? The time here is 3:04. Happy Saturday, Boston Bill. Moondog is still here. Hopefully, you guys are still here. Three, I can feel you. Let me just. You are AI. No, I am not AI, man. I don't know why everybody says that. I am not AI. In fact, I thought I cut myself today while shaving. I was going to leave the blood over there just so that you guys stop saying I'm AI. Marky Mark in the house. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you, brother. I want to see you pick your nose. All right, ready? Hi, chat. Much love and respect. Bayou Boston. I really like the content you upload, mate. Big Al, the following wonders, the wise man asked, they all igloo depression. Okay, so there we go. We have someone answering the question. Name one thing you're acting. So how are you working on it, Igloo? What is something that you're doing about it? Are you talking to anyone about it? Are you sharing anything about it? You know, just to be quick on this topic, just so that we could get to the rest. You know, I was battling depression myself, pretty bad. You know, up until I started. Actually, even when I started going live, I was still depressed. Everyone who nobody knew me at that time, so whenever I would join in, the first question would be, why are you so depressed? Why do you look like you're so suicidal? You know, and that's how miserable I looked. You know, so I deleted a lot of those live streams. But people can just tell by looking at your face. I didn't think they could tell. You know, thought I was hiding it well, and I'm not going to tell them about it. You know, like I don't know you. But yeah, I was in a dark place. You know, and this helped me out a lot. I feel like Moondog will you know, came from the same place, but kind of different experiences. But I mean, he has a lot of stuff to share, man. I've gone 2 days no vaping. Good for you, Mo. I like that, man. You're experimenting. You're just like, you know what? I'm gonna stop this shit, and you're just doing it. You know. But you know, it has to come from within. But that's awesome that you just thought of that. And I'm sorry, but I am gonna be vaping on here, bro. Shit, did I forget my vape? I did forget my vape, and I'm not quitting. Oh, no, it's right here. But good for you, Mo. And where were you last night, man? Freaking waiting for you on the tables, man. It was just me, Kyle, and Scumbucket. Moondog not responding until I've thought about my response. Gotcha, Moondog. Narayan, I need a job, sir. Well, I am Sundar Pichai, in case you didn't figure it out. CEO of Google. I didn't want to tell anyone, you know, but I am undercover. So if you want a job at Google headquarters right there, you let me know, right? To be self-independent. Hey, I like that. I like that. You know, I think that's also a constant struggle, right? When you kind of say, you know, I want to be self-sufficient, and you're like, you want to do everything on your own. And then my battle would be like, I try to do everything on my own, And then now I can't get shit done because I can't complete the task because it's so much work that if I had a little help, I'd be good. But you know how kids are. Kids don't usually want to help you out with anything. So I'll be like, hey, let me teach my daughter this, let's build this together. And then she just bounces and then she never comes back. And then I'm like, what the heck? And then I'll yell at her. I'll be like, what the heck? I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to teach you a life lesson. I'm trying to teach you how to build something. But she doesn't want to learn any of that stuff. And so before I would kind of be like, no, this is going to be a good thing to learn. Now I'm just like, you are who you are, but I could do everything on my own. I remember going through that whole thing. And then I'd be like, I'll do everything. But meanwhile, I know I would get the project done so much faster if she would just help me broom something while I'm working or get me my tools when I need it. But, I don't know. I guess in that case, every child is born differently. Like some kids are genuinely interested in learning. Some kids are not. So they all vary. They all shine in their own way. I need a job. Janak. What's up, Janak? I'm ineffably gratified to behold you. For your pulchritude is absolutely unparalleled. Hey, thanks a lot, Janak. Damn, man. That was from the heart, Janak. I appreciate that. Treated you like it. That, and I haven't smoked cigs in 10 days. Damn, man. Are you using patches? Are you using the gum? Are you using Wellbutrin, Zyban, any assisted thing? Vayu, Hemo, my self-control. All right. Self-control is a good one, but can you give me an example of where you need to work on your self-control? Like on what? Self-control with anger, self-control with patience. With what part of it? Like with me, it's patience that I'm trying to work on. I know I appear very patient on here, and I am very patient, especially with strangers. You know how it goes. You're usually always nicer to strangers than you are to family, which is a sad thing when you think about it. But I'm working on I don't know if it's ever since I started this, but when I'm talking to someone in person, I just want to fast forward them. I just want to be like, get to the freaking point. Just be a little quicker, be a little snappier, If a story starts and they're just like, oh, today my day at work was like this, like this, like this, and I'm just like, all right, I'm listening, I'm there, but then I'm slowly drifting away, slowly vanishing. Like, just get to the point, just speed it up a little. I just want to take that remote control and just hit that fast forward button. And I think that it's appearing rude to some people. So I'm going to try to correct that on my end. Lucci, hey, I'm pro graphic designer, great experience making V2, show my work Discord. Yeah, sounds good. Boston, absolutely my help. And to be honest, I've been trying to open cast calls for Damn, nice, Boston. I like it, man. Can I star in your movie? A gooner. Same, yeah. We all are gooners, man. HS, what's up, bro? Stash Cash in the house. What's going on, Stash? Good to see you, brother. Welcome to the function. Big Al from Southern Cal. How you doing, Big Al? Hey, everyone in the chat. Carvana is Stash Cash. 2 things working on. Losing belly flab and improving core strength. Second is hating people. I just see random people in public and I just hate them. No, I don't mean to laugh, but I know that feeling, man. I used to get that feeling as well. When I was younger, you just get, it reminds me of that YouTube short that I have, but dude, yeah, losing a belly. I mean, I feel like you're already in shape. You already have the discipline of going to the gym, working out. So now you're just incorporating the least favored workout, which is abs and legs. But with that, when you do core, you need to use a lot of that. So, I mean, good for you, man. I know you're going to get it done, man. You seem just very disciplined in general. Like, look, I don't even know you in person, but just based on our conversations, how long have we been interacting for? Maybe about 4 or 5 months you've been a regular over here. There's a lot of things that you know about me, just by all the stories that I tell on here. But I could tell that you just seem very disciplined, especially with your workout routine, with your tati routine, with your work stuff, So I know you're going to get it done. Like, if I had to put money on it, if I had to bet, I'd be like, yeah, 3 is going to get it done, So that's a pretty awesome quality that you have. Second is, and the hating people part, I mean, that you got You gotta work on by yourself, bro. Three's a guy. He's an FBI agent. He works for the government. Hey, Entropy, what's going on? Hi, Entropy. Boss Bill Kavana, three, you can't. Rushul Sharma, how much power do your glasses have? Rahul Sharma, a lot of people ask me that. It's a 4.5. But a lot of people get curious to know what the power of my glasses are. This is what I look like without it. I'm pretty blind without it, so I like to wear it. Three, nice. Rahul Hardik has X-ray vision. You could see it across. Long Island needs you, man. Thank you, John Taylor. Aparachit. One question. Pucho asked the question. What's the difference between poor and rich? Rich is when you're happy in life, you have your health, you have people who love you, or surrounded by people who love you. And I'd say that's rich. Poor is when you're empty and you have nobody that you can rely on. You have no one to care for you or love you. Sam, what's going on, Sam? Sam, what happened to you now? How's your migraine, by the way? And where were you on the poker table? I messaged you, reached out to you, nothing. Rushki. I felt like you were trying to teach me something, but you couldn't say it because there was a female on the chat. And so I was like, I want to learn, I don't care if it's a bad word or whatever, but teach it to me, Ben. I'm not like, all prim and proper, like where I can't, I got to learn all of this. That's dope. That's an amazing commitment there. Hardik thinks he's Homelander, X-ray vision. Imagine how Hardik feels when premium. Like, damn, I'm so upset at myself. Why? Why did you do that, Hardik? Do you need mouth to mouth? I was in bad shape, Carvana. I'm telling you. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw it. Could you sense that I was uneasy, with myself? Maybe I hit it really well and only I knew it, but that shit really bothered me. Trish in the house. What's going on, Trish? Good to see you. And thank you for posting it. I saw that. I saw you also messaged me on Discord and it popped up. I only have notifications on for you. And Marky Mark. Blue's working harder on a poker, answering herself. Let me see. What is Trish? 3 living with many girls. 306. Oh, I'm way back, guys. I'm going to fast forward a little so I could read. I will get to your messages, guys. I don't know how many people are in here right now. 13 of you. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't, but I will get to your message. Sometimes I get caught up in my own stories and then I babble on and then I lose. I have to play catch up. I think you can be a good author. Have you ever thought of writing something? No, I haven't thought of. I really enjoy this. I'm not much of a book person. Like, I haven't read a book in quite a while. I feel like I don't think I can't say never because you never know when that's going to happen, right? And I always tell everyone, just never say never, just don't say you're never going to do this because the universe somehow makes you do it then, but I'm just not into books. But thank you, Mia. With great nose comes great responsibility. What's up, Super Slab? Welcome. Nicotine gum. All right. John Taylor, Dad, you didn't. Hey, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I do take a lot of pride in my manscaping abilities. I like the nice body fade. I'm working on committing to accepting invitations to events. Good for you, Mark. I remember going through that phase as well, where everything, my wife would ask me and I'd be like, no. And then I said, can you do me a favor and just don't ask me to go to anything? Just think of it as an automatic no. And when I'm ready, I will say yes. You don't need to invite me to things. You don't have to tell me, hey, listen, I'm going over here or whatever. Just the answer is automatically no. And did that for quite a while. And then, and she respected that, which I appreciate. So, but, then there were a lot of people who were just like, why don't you show up? Why don't you show up to things? Like we miss you and stuff. And I'd be like, yeah, but I was going through my own shit, So sometimes you need to feel it inside. But I like that you're working on it, man. And I think it does help us. I had to push myself out there. And then, when you have a good time a couple of times, you're like, hey, that was fun, man. Socializing in person, that was a good time. And dude, you're a social cat anyway, man. I see you, you're just able to interact with anyone. Um, and you know, you're a wordsmith and you're very articulate. You know, you know a little bit about everything. So I feel like anyone could have a conversation with you. Um, but yeah, good for you, man. Brother, where are you from? This is Long Island, New York, STK. Steve Mott, Jeff Goldblum. Good evening. What is your favorite film? My favorite film, Steve Mott, is Inception. I just love how dynamic that film is, where you could watch it multiple times and you'll learn a little more about the film. I don't have issues with self control, but my girlfriend poops with the door open. What's wrong with that, man? It's just you and her. Can't she just poop with the door open? What's the big deal? And as long as she flushes right after she poops, nobody wants to smell that. Do you think the urge to reply everyone here making you impatient deep inside? No, I thought about that as well. But that's a good question, Mia. You know, but it's not that. I like to see what everyone wrote here. I'm not doing it to get people to come in here and they're like, oh, Hardik is going to read every message, you know. So this is why I like this place. I do it because I want to genuinely get to know each one of you. And yeah, there are times where I'm going to fall behind, and I know a lot of other YouTubers that just they don't even acknowledge my message. You know, they just goes by, even though it's a good question, and I type it again, and then I'm like, ah, screw it, you know, I'm out of here, you know. But I consider my time important. I consider your time important. I know you're giving me your valuable time right now by watching this. I don't care if you're in your boxers or you're on the couch, you know, and you haven't showered or whatever, but your time is still valuable, and you're taking that time instead of watching TV or another channel. You're here watching me, you know. So I respect that, and I want to give you that same respect. And plus, my primary reason is to get to know you. My name is Deepak Kumar. Well, welcome, Deepak Kumar. Nice to meet you. My name is Jeff. What's up, Jeff? Super Slav. Nice to meet you as well. Where are you guys joining us from? STK and Super Slave. Working on self-controlling, doing things that doesn't take me any. Wait, working on self-controlling of doing things that doesn't take me anywhere. So you're trying not to do things that would be useless in progressing you, in progression. Would that be a good way of rephrasing what you said? World with us, welcome. Ace Aura, hello sir, what are you investing in? I have quite a few stocks that I invest in. Well, I invest in real estate. I highly recommend that because I don't foresee it collapsing anytime soon. And you know, as my dad would say, God isn't making any more of it. You know, so buy land, buy real estate, and stocks. I do stocks as well. As far as like, I'm not an advisor, but I mean, somebody asked me recently, you know, what to invest in, or a stock tip or whatever, and I gave it to them, and it did work out. So I'm curious to know if that person comes back and tells me that they made something. Hopefully they did. World with us? Are you in? No, I'm in the United States, in New York. World with us? United States, USA, 3:14. All right, I'm 6 minutes back. As for me, the dark moments in my life have given me experience, and now I draw a certain kind of energy when I think back on those times I went through, when I was at rock bottom, broken, and mentally in a completely different place. I was broken, saw no way out, and it felt like the world was crumbling beneath my feet. But later you realize that that's life's trials toughen you up, and by going through all of this, you're reborn as a different person. And all doors or new horizons open up before you because you've learned to cope with all the stress and difficulties. And the daily burden of responsibility that used to weigh on your shoulders before I might have given up in circumstance, but now I see. Yeah, dude, I don't think of it as reborn. I think of it as wounds, you know? Like a wound that heals and you see the mark there, and you're constantly reminded, hey, I've been through this. This is my battle scar. Do you think your urge reply, let's see, what is your country? Okay, brother, what's going on, world with us? Pakistan, shout out to Pakistan. I've been listening to you for a while. I enjoy listening to you. You have a good energy. You're very well spoken and likable. I think your most drawing quality as a streamer is your authenticity. Hey, thanks a lot, Moondog. Appreciate that, man. Moondog, I gotta reach out to you. I know your email. I'm gonna reach out to you. I've been meaning to. I'm definitely gonna reach out. Chaos and the daily burden of responsibility that used to weigh on your shoulders. Before I might have got. Let me just write that down because I know I'm gonna forget it. Just give me a second, guys. Let me get my dear diary out. Did you guys ever try that in your life? Were you ever one of those people who kept a journal? I was just like, I remember I would get these journals. My sisters would get it for me, and then I'd be like, I'm not writing my shit down here. I know you guys are gonna read it. You just want me to write my shit down so you can hold it against me later on. I'll be like, at 14 years old, I hate gooning myself to sleep. And then they'll be laughing at me, showing everyone. But hang on, I forgot what I was gonna write. Email Moondog. Okay. In the daily burden responsibility, I read that one. I don't comment much anywhere anymore because I have many people online stalking me and harassing me and everything else. You do, man. You've got a lot of haters, bro. A lot of haters, man. It's sad to see, but we'll discuss that. I just hope you're doing well, brother. Because I realize I can overcome any difficulty in life. It's much more easier for me now. I really like about you, Hardik, is you make people very comfortable even if you don't know them. Hey, thanks a lot, Mia. I really appreciate that. Literally lit. Bibi, Madame Bibi, bonjour, Madame Bibi, and welcome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Nicholas, wow, that's amazing news. Mark Infra, Mia, what's the best thing? That's the best thing about you, Hardik. You read every comment with care. Thanks a lot, Mia. Suryansh, I am working on my singing. I am trying to be a better singer. Hey, good for you, Suryansh. Do you post anything on your channel? And when you do reply, don't write yes, because there's a good chance when I get to your message again, and if you write yes, I'm gonna have no clue what we were talking about. So you could be like, yes, I'm putting my singing content on YouTube. No, I'm not putting my singing comment on YouTube. It'll save me a lot of time instead of me having to click on channel activity and then read what we were discussing and then falling behind. Mystic Mirage, hey sir, what's up, Mystic? Welcome. Yes, I've been writing all my life. That's awesome, man. Hi, Hardik bro, and everyone. Hafiz, what's up, Hafiz? Good to see you, brother. JJ not in the house. HS, yo, Jivan, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Finally caught you live. Good to see you as always. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm glad you made it, man. It's been a while. Where have you been? What's the news? How do you like the new job? Fill us in, man. Tell us everything. If you guys don't know, two things I have to tell you about Jivan. First of all, actually a couple of things. He's a fantastic person. Our paths just crossed, just like I met all you great people, right? Like it was just kind of like the universe meant for us to all meet, and then we enjoyed each other's company. We got to know each other, and I had this idea in my head. And Moondog, if you're there, please do check this out. There's this video on my channel. It's on the videos tab, and it's called "You Are AI." And I've had this theory in my head since I was a kid. And, as I got older and stuff, I was just like, eventually I'm going to make this into a movie. And then I come across Jivan. He just enters the chat and I start interacting with him. I sub to his channel. I check out his channel and he creates these amazing trailers. And I'm like, damn, man, what would be awesome? Imagine like he could help me like bring this to life, bring this theory to life. And I asked him about it and he's like, yeah, sure, And then I have a Discord call with him, and I'm like, we have like a 45-minute call, and I'm talking to him out here, and I'm like, hey, Jeevan, this is my theory and stuff, and he's like, yeah, sure, But there was still a lot of unanswered questions, but great dude. And then I'm telling him at that time, I'm like, listen, I know your time is money, and I'm willing to pay you for it, So I don't want you. I don't know what software you're using and stuff, but I'm willing to pay for the better software or whatever to make your life easier and not, He was like, dude, first of all, don't even talk to me about money. Don't even mention money. I'm doing this because I want to do this. I want to bring it to life. I want to, I want to help you out, And I'm like, damn, man, somebody who doesn't know me physically, we haven't met physically, but he feels that connection. And he's just like, because that's something I would say, And to hear from someone else, it just like hit me hard, like damn, man, And then he took time out of his schedule. He was working at that time, and then now he's at a new job. But he would message me, being like, "Hey, listen, give me some updates on this or whatever." And then I sent him the whole narration. He took that narration, and we had more meetings. Another meeting just to edit it and stuff. But I'd really love to get your opinion on that video. It's going to take 5 minutes of your time. Be open-minded and just watch it and tell me what you guys think. And Jeevan, thanks a lot, brother. And I hope you're enjoying your new job, man. And that company, whoever they are, gained a valuable employee. Mark 324. What time is it now? 327. No, I'm not posting. H is the man. Thanks a lot, Boston Bill. Appreciate it, man. Hey, chat. Hope you're all well. Moondog. Okay, I will. Hey, Boston. I think I am all caught up. 1 second. Let me see if I could hit this. All messages are on. I think I'm good, guys. Did I just do it? Did I miss any messages, or did I get to all of them? Moondog, I deleted my Discord and everything else. I need to pull away from everything for an extended period of time to focus on my personal life and goals, but I will eventually return. I guess there's so much that I have to say, but I think that I have to put it in an email and basically chat with you, rather than put it out here, especially, from what you previously wrote, where, so I don't want to make the situation any worse. But I think you're on the right track, man. Like, that seems like the best option. And dude, you're also doing something positive right now. You're taking a habit that you've had for how long, and during this time, working on yourself, chiseling yourself, and I see you all the time. You'll do push-ups, you'll work out on your own, use your own body weight, but I see you like self-improving. Jeevan, bro, a lot has happened. Started the new job, been settling into the routine and keeping busy, but honestly, hey, thanks a lot for the start, Jeevan. Appreciate it, man. Been settling into the routine and keeping busy, but honestly, looking back, it's pretty crazy how our paths crossed and somehow ended up. It is, man. It is. And this is just the way the universe works, with a lot of you guys, but just like the fact that I had this theory. And Jeevan, if you look at my previous live streams, way in the beginning, I put this theory up on the screen. I never wanted to show my face on camera. I wanted to remain anonymous. I set my phone camera pointing towards my computer screen with my whole theory and pressed that live button, and it was just on there and people had to read it. That's it. That was the whole live stream. And then I come across you and you put it into a visual. You give it life. Making a whole video for you. Really glad it happened, though. It was a great experience. By the way, I didn't see it on your channel, Jeevan. I'd like that. Yeah, absolutely, man. I will do, Moondog. But yeah, so as I was saying, that's one thing that I'm trying to work on with myself. I do have other things, but I don't think those are things that I want to discuss on here. That was one of my questions. Do you guys have any questions? Something that I can post up on here, or should I go with another? So I know sometimes you guys come up with creative things or creative questions that we could ask. And by the way, guys, there was a lot of you guys that kept that chat going because she couldn't hear me during that collab, and she could only read the messages. And she's a live streamer, so she, like I said, she's able to keep up with the chat and stuff. But she couldn't hear me for some reason. And you guys just kept it going. I feel like you guys were aware that I needed you guys to take over, and you guys were like, I got you, don't worry, And you guys were running the show, with her. So I appreciate that. I'll check for your short and your email. I'll be around again. I appreciate your responses. Of course, anytime, Moondog. Have a great day, brother. We got Blue in the house. That's the emoji of Blue and I. So basically 3 won twice. There was this, if you guys look at the live streams, we did 2 pop quizzes. I wanted to see whether these guys whether you guys listen to me or not. When I say these guys, I know there's a lot of other people in here that are not usual, but I think we only have the regulars in here now. But if you guys are new, so it was a pop quiz to see because I ramble on a lot. I share my stories, deep dark secrets, embarrassing moments, learning experiences. I share it all over here, and I wanted to see who actually listened, and, and there's a few of you guys, but especially three, Elizabeth. They were on point. Anyway, so three won twice. The first one he got his emoji, which was the poop emoji, and the second one he just donated it to Blue, and so we have an image of Blue and I together, which is a great picture. Yeah, I could make it out from here. What's up, Blue? Good to see you. And by the way, congratulations to Blue. She got a new job as a teacher, and now it's 5 minutes away instead of a half hour away, so she has more time with her fam, which is awesome. So congrats to you, Blue. It's nice to hear, like, you know, when you guys share this stuff. Like, I know Jeevan, where he used to work before, and where he, you know, I don't know where he is now, but I know a little bit about your personal life. This is the stuff that I like, and I feel like also Discord helps in that sense as well. That's why it would be awesome if you guys could join up. Moondog, I'll see you, Moondog. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, bro, I'll upload it on my channel too. Next time we'll catch up on Discord. We can chat about some of the scripts as well and do a bit of good old chit chat. Sounds good, bro. It'd be nice to just catch up with you and not even have to discuss any of that stuff, but just know how you're doing. Blue, I love it so much. Hey, Blue, still got to send me the full version. Oh, okay, you want it. All right, got it. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Elizabeth asked me for that. I sent her the one with her and her boss. I don't know where she is. I guess she's taking a break from YouTube for a bit. I know some of you guys struggle. You know, actually, that should be my question. I'm going to put that up right now, guys. And Blue, in case you haven't answered that question, hopefully you saw it. But okay, I'll send you the full version. Let me write that down. Blue, full version. Let's see, Mark. Still got to send me the full version. I listen when I'm not keeping up with the chat. Hey, Blue, Trish. Yeah, I got to squint, but it's cute. Yeah, thanks. H. Yeah, you do have squint in it. I like it. I like the way it came out. I was gonna fix that, and I was like, no, I like it. I can't wait for a fart baby. He was holding back, man. I like fart baby. You guys know I'm a fart baby fan. You know, nobody puts baby in the corner. But yeah, he was good. He was very well behaved yesterday. He was restrained. He was like controlling himself. He was like, you know. So I appreciate that. Damn, Blue is a teacher now. I have a few Blue. What was the short named again? It's called URAI, and it's on the video tab. It's a 5-minute short video. Hey, Blue, yeah, I understand that. YouTube gets too much sometimes. They're working on things. Yeah, I got lots to work on. Well, name one thing, Blue. I just realized the background looks lit. Hey, thanks a lot, Amar. You want to take a walk over there? I like to walk in the grass barefoot to transfer that energy. So you guys let me know, because a lot of people do think it's AI. But actually, we'll take a walk in a minute. I want to see if the bunny's out there. I know some of you guys like to see the bunny. Blue, I asked him to be respectful in the chat, as he had a guest who didn't need expose her to him, and he was. Yeah, he was. He really was. I remember, like a dumbass, I didn't read a comment, and then there was this one person who was talking about their cooch, and I posted that up there, and I'm like, ah, shit, I messed up on that one. Um, let's see, assuming would be my number one thing. Artful in the house. What's going on, Artful? Artful, you were gifted a membership by Kyle. That's awesome. And thank you to Kyle, man. I know he's not here right now, but shout out to him. This is the second time he just, put money into the channel and gifted 5 memberships. So I mean, he's really helping grow this channel, and we're gonna do good things, guys. It's all gonna go towards the channel. I can't see where we take this thing, and it's all you guys who are buying those memberships. I'm not forcing anyone to do it. If you feel like doing it, you do it, but I want to put it back towards the channel, and we'll see how far it goes, guys. So you guys have been here since the beginning. You see me unfolding. You see the channel growing. You see me coming out of my shell. You see now we're gonna see some more changes. But it's gonna be a good thing, man. What the hell? Hey Art, H likes the farts. That's why. Moondog. Okay, thanks H Security. I'll watch it. Sounds good, Moondog. Artful, of course. Yeah, you can thank Kyle when you see him tomorrow or tonight. He'll probably be on tonight. Well, Artful, how are you doing today? How is everything? You guys weren't here during the day stream when Artful and I were having a chat. And that was a pretty interesting one. We were going to put the funds towards a good cause. It was a very unconventional one. But it was an idea. 8 soon we'll have to collab some night. Hey, sounds good, Boston Bill. I think the collab yesterday, if it went on time, it would have, and if I didn't have the audio issue, I would have been good with it. But I think I have to take a break from like doing collabs. Like I can do it once, and then I want to take. I actually wanted to get your opinion, guys. Because a lot of you guys. By the way, hit the like button if you haven't. I wanted to get your opinion, guys, on whether it's better to do the solos or the collabs. I'm going to put that question up shortly. We only have 8 votes on this. But if you guys want to start talking about it as well, I want to pick your brain because you guys are the viewers. So I need the viewers' perspective. Is it better when I do the solo one? Do you like the collabs? Do you like the Family Feud? Do you like a mix of all of them? Like, communicate with me. Tell me what you guys think, just so that we can keep it going while we're all on here. And I am going to be creating another channel on the Discord, just like another tab that says constructive criticism or a suggestion box, or maybe suggestion box of constructive criticism. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to take your advice, right? Sometimes I don't take advice, but I appreciate you sharing it. But don't get offended if I don't take it. Some people they're like, oh, I gave you sound advice, but I didn't want to take it. So what? It doesn't mean that I don't like you or you should take any offense to it, but I do like hearing your input, and I will never shoot it down. I'm never going to be like, oh, that was dumb or whatever like that, or why would you say that? Who do you think you are? I'm not like that. You guys know me by now. So I do need your input. You guys give me a little guidance from the viewer's perspective. And some of you guys really do help me out with that, A lot of cleavage over there. H soon will have to collab some night. Sounds good. Blue, welcome. Artful. It's going. I love the solos because it's easier to chat. Hey Art, call me Blue. Mr. Bot Bro. Good to see you, Mr. Bot Bro. Solo performance. All right, so that's 2 for solo performance. Natasha Life, where have you been? Welcome back. I love the variety of things. All right, Trish likes the mix up. And when people collab sometimes, y'all talk over each other and it can be hard to hear, but I don't mind the collabs, just prefer the solos. Okay. So far it's solos. Trish likes the mix. HS Bro, YouTube actually recommended our video to me. I almost shed a tear like a proud father watching his child graduate. I felt ridiculously sad. That is awesome, man. Mr. Bot Bro, he smiles. Okay, Blue, thank you. They call it a chatcation. Oh, well, good for you. You know what? That means you can answer this question right here. But when you say chatcation, were you still on YouTube, but you were lurking? Or you completely disconnected? Which one was it? Hamza Ali. What's going on, Hamza Ali? How you doing, man? Natasha. Thank you, HS. Of course, Natasha. Me, Jay, I too like the mix. Hello, Blue. You know what I found very interesting, and I've been sharing this a lot with everyone else. Um, I've been networking a lot with people in India, right? And my main purpose was to understand the language. I wanted to become fluent in Hindi. But these guys are connects, right? Like I mean, like let's just say this one person just puts I'm over there and I'm chit chatting, and they mod me up, and then they know that I'm trying to learn the language, so they'll tell me what to say, and then I say it. Or if I have trouble, they'll tell me, correct me or whatever. But then grew a relationship with these people, and then they start pinning me, and they have a large following, and so I would get all these subs. So I share that information with you guys if you guys are growing your channel, and occasionally if they do come in here to drop a like or say anything, I like to pin them down there, and this way you guys can sub up to them and say hi. But it's quite funny because I do catch some people online. Like I saw Matt on a few where he was trying to interact with them and they only speak Hindi, and Matt is just chatting with them, and he's trying to interact with them, and I wish I could just jump in and be the translator, but it was quite funny. Hamza Ali, I'm good. Pri, hi H, how's it going? I'm doing well, Pri. Good to see you. I can disconnect. I've left. Good for you, Natasha. Pri, I'm doing excellent today. Just enjoying some nice, peaceful outdoor vibes with the birds chirping, and getting a therapy session with you guys in the usual 3 p.m. therapy session. How is the weather out there? It's about 90 degrees right now, Hamza. 90 degrees Fahrenheit. How about around you? What's the temperature around there, Hamza? And can you remind me where you are? Oh, you're in Pakistan, I remember. You're in Pakistan, far away from where Cher is, but in Pakistan. But how is the temperature in Fahrenheit? Next Saturday is August 15th, by the way. So, that's India's Independence Day. Is that what it is? Can you talk about the chronicles of Tung 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 Sahur and how he fell victim to La Polizia? I have no idea who that is, so I can't share any knowledge. I don't like discussing anything that I don't know anything about. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to get a little more comfortable. Getting a little swampy. Let's see. This is much better. Move the keyboard over here. Move the notepad here. And this over here. And that's much better. Now I can read it. So yeah, I don't like discussing anything that I don't know anything about. When I go on vacation from work, I leave my phone at home, so I don't get on. Good for you, Natasha. And do you find yourself looking for it at times when you're just like, all right, good, I left it at home, because I would be on it. With me, when I quit something, I need access to it. Otherwise, I just get more rebellious, and I'm like, I'm going to get it no matter what. So if I quit smoking, I'm just like, I need that packet of cigarettes right in front of me, staring at me. If I'm quitting alcohol, I need that bottle within reach. Otherwise, I'm just going to be rebellious and go buy it. It makes me want it more. Sick way of thinking, right? But that's why I always tell you guys, like, we have to remember our mind. Well, I mean, this is something that I tell myself all the time. I'm just sharing it with you. Our mind is separate from us. We have to train our mind. Our mind just wants to do its own thing, and we have to figure our mind out. Figure out this AI brain that we were given, and we have to learn to work with it. It's going to tell us things that we can't do things. It's going to tell us that we suck. It's going to tell us that to be insecure, it just whispers all these things, and we have to learn it. We have to learn how to work with it. Deco, if it was like was then, almost had it like that on your channel. If so, then, whoa, wait a second. If it was like it was then, almost had it like that on your channel. If so, then how many? What are we saying? Deco, try it again. Try to type that again, because I feel like maybe you might be onto something, but I can't get on. RRB, what's going on? Hello, little Kuta. What's going on, RRB? Welcome. Good therapy session. I agree. This was good. It's always good with you guys, man. I do enjoy the solos as well. That's why I wanted to pick your brain and just figure out which one you guys like, or if I could squeeze those in sometimes, or you just prefer the solos. I know based on the past, you guys have told me I've majority of you want the solos. High H2, but you got to remember sometimes I get bored. I get a little lonely myself, Um, so that's why I like the collabs, especially when someone can take over and start reading the chat and be the host. And now I get to sit back and chill, and I could read it as well, but jump in whenever I can. So it's like a catch-22. I don't know. Yesterday was awesome. I love the fact that she's live streams as well. That's really cool. High H, too hot here, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, staying in and cleaning. What's going on, James? Good to see you here, brother. 100 is hot, man. It is hot as heck over here, too. Today, I need to fix this AC. You could hear this thing is running 24/7 now, so my bill is going to be freaking insane. But today, this thing that I needed from Amazon is going to arrive, and then I'm going to... I already have the Freon, the refrigerant. I just got to refill it. Hamza, I am in Ottawa, Canada. But originally from... wait, Hamza Ali, let me get this straight. When I saw you on your live stream, do I have the right person? Maybe I'm mixing you up with someone else. Hamza, did I join your live stream before where you're in Pakistan? Did I meet you on Share Jaisa Village Ka Blogs? Do I have the right person? I'm pretty sure I do. Or is that Hafiz? That could be Hafiz. I might be losing my mind, Hamza. Because I do remember you're a regular over here. But you can't be that person then. JJ Knott, thank you for the star. Appreciate it, brother. I do disappear from social media for a few days. Well, good for you, not letting it control you. We got Chris in the house, Ari's World. How you doing, Chris? Appreciate you being here, brother. Guys, for those of you that don't know, Ari's has this channel. I mean, when you talk about optimistic, and just like you get that warm feeling when you go on his channel. He's just very uplifting, very positive, beautiful family, kids, dogs, house, pool, God bless this guy. He's a really cool dude. And he actually helped the channel out a lot. And let's just put the help thing apart. He's just a great person to just check out. So I highly recommend checking out his channel, man. He's just spreading a lot of love and positivity in the world. And I appreciate people like that. Mystic Mirage, I just don't understand why everyone on YouTube starts to sing. Some brain dead people just appreciate them instead of saying the truth. Why everybody starts to sing? What do you mean? I used to lip sync, so I might be guilty of that, man. My initial shorts used to be of me lip syncing to songs that I love. Some brain dead people just appreciate them instead of saying the truth. No, I think there's a lot of people who it stimulates. Like I said, we all have different minds. We're all unique. We're built differently. So there's different things that we all have different tastes, and we got to respect that. You're not going to like what I like. I think a lot of people on this channel who are subbed, who are regulars on here. Yeah, we do jive with a lot of things. We do connect on those things. But we also think differently. But the thing that makes us very similar is that we're open-minded people. To be like, yeah, we're allowed to be different. We appreciate that weirdness or difference about us, So I think that some people just enjoy ASMR. Some people enjoy, a guy playing with his dentures. Some people appreciate a guy putting, a clown putting something in his nose and removing it from his mouth. And to each his own. I don't appreciate that stuff only because I think it's brain rot, and I think that you just get dumber by wasting your time doing that instead of trying to. But sometimes this gets a little too deep for people, right? These conversations that we have sometimes are they're not super deep, but we are getting into the brain, maybe touching the surface, scratching the surface. So that's intriguing to some people. Some people it's not. Some people they're just busy working. It could be like a physician or a surgeon that's a top surgeon and then comes back and then wants to just see a clown putting a balloon through his nose and taking it out of his mouth, or listening to some ASMR sounds for soothing for that soothing feeling, that relaxing feeling. Who knows? Hamza Ali, it is raining and thunderstorm right now in Ottawa, Canada. I have a friend who's a streamer in Canada. Shar is also in Canada, and the guy that I'm talking about, his name is KS Smooth, K Smooth B, and he's a rapper in Canada. He had his own restaurant which he sold, but you should definitely check his channel out. I can't remember it offhand. I think it's just K Smooth B. Ari, I'm James. Which shaving cream do you use? Ashlata, what I do is I take a shower and I'll use that face wash that I showed you guys, and I'll put it on my face. I let it sit on my face. Then I put shampoo in my hair and do all that stuff. And then after I'm done with the shower, I put that same face wash again on my face. I wash my face. I leave it on my face a little bit just so that and I use warm, pretty hot water on my face, and then I start shaving. So I don't have a shaving cream that I use. But welcome, Ash. Ashlata Kavita. Asha Lata Kavita. Welcome. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Aapka Swagat. And cooking some chicken with rice fajitas. Hi, Aries. I want to thank you for your support. U2H got 13 new subs last night. James, that is awesome to hear. Hopefully we could get you some more, brother. You're good peeps, man. You always come over here, always spreading love. Appreciate you, man. I got to put Aries on there as well. Sometimes it escapes my mind. I always think of the smaller people, and I just want to, help them out. But I forget that, hey, dude, you're also growing your channel as well. So my apologies, man. I'm going to get you on the next one, man. Battling the flesh and the mind is one of the biggest challenges. I agree with that, man. 100% with that, man. Trista. How you doing, Trista? Trista, I am here to listen. I like that name. I love that name. That's what we try to do over here. Listen, But how you doing today, Trista? What are you up to? The previous question was name one thing that you're working on changing about yourself. Whether it's your sleep schedule, whether you're doom scrolling too long, or whether you're an angry person, you're trying to be a little more patient. In my case, I'm trying to be more patient because sometimes when I talk to my wife, I'm just like, fast forward, get to the point, just I want to take that remote and fast forward, but that's just an example. But what is something that you're trying to work on about yourself? I am back. Hafiz Shehzad, that's who I was talking about, guys. So he's a YouTuber in Pakistan, and I was mixing him up with Hamza. So my bad. Welcome back, Hafiz. Artful. My mind is a Rubik's Cube. Isn't everyone's artful? But we're in this together, where we're all trying to figure our mind out together. But unfortunately, I can't say we're in this together because there are a lot of people that I know who think that they have themselves figured out, which is quite funny. You never have yourself figured out. Never. We're just all on that journey where we're still constantly trying to learn more about ourselves. But at least most of us are aware that we have to work on ourselves. We're never going to get to perfection, right? We're only content when we're like, yes, we're never going to be perfect, but we are, day by day, we're getting better. Especially when I want a third piece of pizza. Not AI brain, it is actually demon. It's not demon thoughts, bro. These are not demon thoughts. Everyone has their own way of thinking of it, but we're just different in our own ways. We just have to understand this brain. When we don't try to understand it, or when we try to push these thoughts away, that's when I believe that people feel like they're demon thoughts. It's not demon thoughts. It's just that you're failing to understand your mind or communicate with it. I don't mean to shoot that down. I just don't believe in the whole demon thing. Nope, LOL. I relax and enjoy the time knowing I'm about to embark on an awesome adventure, and that the soap opera in my phone will always be there and nothing will change like a soap opera. That's a good way to think about it, Natasha. I like that. Trista, what's going on? Trista, can you share something about yourself? Like where you're from, where you're joining us from? I know there's quite a few people who lurk in the background, who just hang out, But if you guys already know the environment, so you guys are welcome to interact with us. Hamzat, I hope it hits me soon. It's humid with zero breeze. Like, share, and subscribe. That's right, guys. Let's keep HS's little corner of the internet growing. That's right. Let's keep our little corner of the internet growing together. Earlier, when I join, my own stream is running. So that's why I leave and I just end. Okay, got it. Sarah in the house. What's going on, Sarah? Good to see you. HS and crew, happy Saturday. Hope you're all having a lovely one. Having a great Saturday. It's hot out here, Sarah. You already know. Sarah's not too far away from me. Sarah, what are you up to today? How's your day going? How you feeling? Hopefully much better. Timestamp 2:48. Thank you for that, Chris. Oh, I'm way behind, man. It's sometimes, this chat goes slow. I catch up, and then I'm like, all right, now I can take my time, and then it just builds up so fast. Krista, what's August 15th, by the way? I believe that's India's Independence Day. I'm almost certain. I'm 99% certain. How are you, darling? I'm doing fantastic. RR Bling, welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? Yes, I'm also from Pakistan. I don't have a channel. Okay, Hamza, thank you. Yeah, I did mix you up. All right, no problem, James. Appreciate you, man. Take care. Hang on, let me get Chris on here now. Guys, this is a channel I was telling you to check out, Chris. He actually helped my channel out a lot. Yes, obviously I'd like to return the favor to him, but he's just a good person. That's all I'm saying, to check his channel out. Good people like that just spread that positivity. So definitely check his channel out. He doesn't live stream every day. The warden doesn't allow that. I love that name. I love you, Israel. Shout out to Israel. And welcome, Kamlakar. Hamza Ali, I have a channel. It's also Pakistan job. Hey, so, hey, thanks so much, H Security. I really try to be as optimistic. Oh, you definitely do, man. You do a great job at it. Appreciate that. To be light in the world. I was not able to come on the stream because I was with family. All good, Hamza. That's the most important thing. Family takes precedence over everything. I love dosa chutney. What's going on, brother? I'm sorry about the misunderstanding we had yesterday. I think that it was a total misunderstanding. I didn't mean anything by it. I didn't mean to diss you or anything like that. I think sometimes when we are communicating like this, there's that chance, less of a chance than text or WhatsApp though. Mark, my comments are showing in the stream, but you know that I'm very respectful to everyone on here. That's what the channel's foundation is, love and respect. I end the channel with those words as well, all the time. So I never meant anything by that. Everyone is a little different. Got to give a little grace too, because not everyone is perfect. Don't spam, come on, thanks. Please, yes, I can. Okay, thanks so much. Voice sound. You have a voice like Sundar Pichai. Mike, I did a couple of shorts as Sundar Pichai, if you want to check that out, where it was called Sundar Pichai's meeting leaked, or something like that. It was quite funny. No problem. Hafiz, beautiful world. My command pin. I consider Israel to be the most trusted country in the world. I love the country very much. What do you say about Israel? Tell me something. Kamlakar, I have love for every country, including Israel. So I don't know much about Israel, and I don't comment on anything that I don't have any knowledge about. All I wish for Israel is peace. I hope, I know there's a lot of chaos going on, which is unfortunate in this day and age in 2026. That's about all I could say. Mark, I asked you about a little help. Are you remember? Alpha, what's going on, Alpha? Good to see you. Eknelis, right? Do humans truly make choice as superposition has always been available? Then who makes choice? Does choice select human, same like input given to AI, but then in AI world, that input is same as thought? My belief is that we are AI. We have free reign. We have the freedom to do what we want. I can go and pick up my bottle of water right now. No one is controlling me to do that except for myself. But our memories are uploaded when we sleep. And they're uploaded at such a fast pace that you create your own dream, and that dream is just a byproduct of the upload speed of all your memories throughout the day or throughout the month or throughout the year that you're sending up there. Remind me, Hafiz, sub to your channel. Natasha, makes thank you so much. I just finished my stream and joining. Yeah, you mentioned that already, Hafiz. Appreciate that. I watched You Are AI twice. A security, definitely interesting. I'm very impressed with the story and presentation of it all. I lack the knowledge of how to produce things like this. So do I, Moondog. I lack that knowledge as well. I was just a thought that I wrote down a long time ago. And I always felt like this, but I didn't want to share it because I felt like people would think I'm crazy. And then, as you get older, at our age, I think we're similar in age, Moondog. I'm 46 years old. You're somewhere around there. But when you get to the point where you're just like, the best part about being this age, you just don't give a shit anymore. You're like, this is me, and I'm content with where I'm at. Yeah, I'm working on myself. But yeah, you're a little more, rather than when the younger Moondog, or the younger hard dick, right? That was just like, constantly questioning ourselves, or not enough confidence to do something, or care too much about what other people think. And as you get older, it just gets, I believe, a lot easier. I'm curious to the intent message you ultimately intended by it. It definitely got my attention and imagination flowing. Yeah, I mean, dude, just think about it, right? Like, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about the dreaming thing where it gets uploaded. I just wanted to share my thoughts on that, on what I believe. I have a lot of bizarre beliefs and ways of thinking, but that is, a whole movie could be created with that, So I wanted to get other people's thoughts on it, and I'm not joking about it, guys. I'm not saying that I'm not saying this is what I truly believe, guys. It's not even like, oh, it's bullshit. I just for the entertainment purposes. This is honestly what I believe. I'll be back. Ari's pizza addiction. What's your favorite pizza? Mine's margarita pizza. Whenever I go to a pizzeria, the first slice I got to get is a plain, and then I'll get maybe a pepperoni. But I need to have a plain first, just so that I can see whether I know that it's plain and it doesn't have anything added, where I can enjoy the plain slice without my palate being screwed up by eating a pepperoni one first. And plus I can gauge how good the pizzeria is with the plain slice. These just, I'm not trying to work on anything. Is this strange, wrong, age related? No, Arthur, maybe you're very content with yourself, and you've gotten to that stage. So I don't find anything wrong with that. And who am I to say that there's anything wrong with that? I am far from perfect. So as long as you're content, you know the answer to that, right? If you feel that content feeling inside, or it could be that you've given up. And if you've given up, then it's a bad thing. If you're just like, screw it, at this point, I'm going to go any day, so it doesn't really matter, Hopefully it's not that. It's not the latter. But you tell me, which one do you think it is? Hey, Natasha, please, where are you? Natasha, Life Pizza is my favorite food. Mark Pizza is so good. My favorite is breakfast pizza with bacon and eggs. I've never had that breakfast pizza with bacon and eggs. Abul Hassan, hi from Australia. Shout out to Australia. Appreciate you, Abel, and welcome. What time is it out there? I don't break. And Mapatazi. Mapatazi is, I remember my Australian friend, his name was Matthew Prisk. Such a fun character, man. We were working at the hedge fund together. That was a good job, man. Made some good connections. I got to connect with that dude. It's been a while. I don't break from YouTube. It's my only social media. Same here. But then again, I did Discord. But Discord, I haven't been addicted to or anything. Just after the evening stream. I do live stream twice a day, guys. 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. If you play poker, or if you'd like to connect just to interact outside of the live stream, you find it interesting, or you want to share something with me, or go back and forth or whatever. We have a great community over here, as you can tell. And we're also on Discord. So I don't like to overuse it because I don't want another form of social media that takes up all my time. But we have a good thing going over there. It's fun to interact with you guys. And so the 3 p.m. live stream, then the 9 p.m. one. After the 9 p.m. one, we jump on, we play some poker, which is pretty cool. Or we just keep in touch and we're like, hey, this is where we're all hanging out at, this channel over here, and then we all go over there. Today, Sia sent out a message. She was like, hey, listen, this guy's going live for the first time. Let's go show him some support. We all jump over there, and just help each other out, or share thoughts, something that you're working on, or, tell me what you thought about the live stream today, or what you think should be changed, or join us for poker, or like it's just nice to keep in touch on there. So the link is on the main page on the YouTube channel in case you're interested. Thanks for the pin. Of course, Chris. Anytime, brother. Least I could do for you, man. The least. Forget Rain Sounds, HS's own Gooning ASMR live stream, brought to you by the legendary Vaseline Coconut Oil and L'Oreal Lube Trilogy. Don't forget about the first time I used that lube. It was called Lubriderm. I don't think they sell it now. Where is Blue? She was in here earlier, and then she bounced. LOL, so true. The warden does not allow everyday streaming. And I understand that, man. It does take time to do that. Yes, Ari is a very good person indeed. Absolutely. Sarah just took care of some errands, feeling good. Got home, ate lunch, now watching my favorite live stream. What have you been up to? That's awesome. Sounds like you had a productive day, Sarah. What did you have for lunch? I know you have the same thing all the time, but what did you have? I've had a good day. I had a pretty productive, well, not that productive, not as productive as I'd like it to be, because I'm waiting for something to arrive from Amazon so I could fix this AC. As you could hear, it's been running the entire time, where it's supposed to run, it's supposed to catch the temperature, the set temperature, and then maintain it every now and then. It has to cool up again. But this thing has been running constantly because I'm low in refrigerant. So I got to fix that. We're waiting for that piece from Amazon. Hung out with the kids today in the backyard, in the park. Now my wife is, one of my daughters was taking a nap, but now my wife is hanging out with them. So I am going to be ending this live stream soon so I can hang out with them. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please get us to 40. We're almost there. We're 3 shy. I know some of you forget to double tap that screen. But yeah, that was my day, but that's what I'm going to do right after this. Hopefully that arrived. But I highly recommend mini splits, guys. Instead of this, I think it's more efficient than the central AC system, where you have your separate zones for each. It just makes more sense. Hey, Abel, welcome, Canada. Hey, Carvana, Alpha, experience of perfection experience of perfection, that what reason for humanity to exist. But then how this perfection is measured, where 100% does not exist, as nothing is complete, that what we search for humanity. Well, the reason why we can't reach to perfection is because we're so unique in our own ways. And like I said, our mind is separate from us. We are getting to know our mind, which is why we can't reach to 100% perfection. It's kind of like you can't completely know your wife 100%. You can't completely know your significant other, just like we can't know ourselves 100%, because it's not the brain, our mind, our brain is separate from us. Neelam 4290, thank you. Like done. Appreciate you, Neelam. Thank you so much. I subscribed. Ari's World, Carvana, Hayafiz. Good night already. I like it when you guys subscribe to each other. Make love to each other, guys. Hello, my brother from another mother. What's going on, Billy Elliott? What's the crack? Laura Wallflower in the house. How you doing, Laura? Welcome. Laura, I didn't even, you know what? Let's take a walk. Thank you for reminding me, Laura. I've been sitting on my butt. I need to get up, get some steps in, transfer the energy from Mother Earth to my testicles. Oh, and he is here. Rexy is here. Hang on. Laura named that bunny Rexy. Welcome and meet Rexy. Rexy is big now. Remember how tiny Rexy was before? Rexy's eating properly, chilling and enjoying the day. On high alert. Whoa. Hang on. He's getting scared now. Hafiz, Neelam, where are you from? I am fine, Hafiz. It was good to see you on this. I'm fine, Hafiz. It was good to see you on screen, live chatting with Hardik. Hafiz wasn't on the the collab. That was Shraddha. Oh, my dear Billy, bro, almost welcome. Wow, thank you, Carvana. Hey, Billy. Hafiz, I was a man from Pakistan. On the day you are on the same stream, Carvana Mundo, I miss seeing you on your lives. So do I, man. But I was more of a lurker on his. Because he would always mod me and then take it away, mod me and then take it away. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, Mundo? Just freaking leave me there, man. Leave me as a damn mod. But I get it. He was dealing with a lot of other stuff. So it was, what's the bleeding starry? Hafiz, yes, I was there. I enjoyed it. Mia, I do randomly take breaks from Facebook. Well, good for you. I uninstalled Facebook from my phone completely because it was consuming me. I would just be like, all right, I'm just going to go and check one thing, and the next thing you know, I get hooked onto it. Hang on one second. Yes, Billy, bro, I am good. Tell me about yourself. I do randomly loving your shirt. H, hey, thanks a lot, Laura. Appreciate it. 3, 2, oh, no, hang on one second. Aries, if I could, would most definitely. I got to jump now. Have an awesome afternoon. You too, Chris. Have a great afternoon with your family, man. Appreciate you being here and always stopping by and supporting the channel. Have a good one, brother. And guys, if you guys, hang on, never mind. I already know who would be the first one to take me up on that. I'm just gonna pick someone. Thank you for the kind words, Natasha Life. Kovana, my English not very good because it's not current country. Billy Elliott. Thanks for going to my premiere, Hardik. I don't know. Hang on a second. Thanks for going to my premiere, Hardik. I didn't know what I was doing. I tried to post a video and it started countdown. Well, Billy, I was very happy. You have no idea what I feel on my end when I see one of the viewers going live. It's a feeling kind of like when you see a kid getting on a bike and you took the training wheels off and they get on that bike and they take off and you get that feeling in your heart. That's a similar feeling for me when I see you guys go live and I'm there for the first one and I'm witnessing it. And then I just want to see you guys continue and grow it and see how it helps you, and hoping that it helps you the way it's helped me. But I really enjoyed myself, Billy. That was great content. The life that you're living just seems like a dream. I just wish you would talk, you know. I don't know why. I guess you're self-conscious for some reason. My oldest son thinks like you. He thinks out of the box. At times he tires me. Laura, what zodiac sign is your son, by the way? Later, Mark, we'll see you on the YouTube streets. Tommy, Slovakia, hello, Mr. H. And folks, yes, I constantly take breaks from my phone in general. I am thankful that I can afford to turn my phone off and live in the moment, not being fed with what internet offers me. You know, it's been a while since I did that, guys, and I'm going to do that. But I mean, I have to do my live streams. That I have to do. I mean, it's a part of my habit now, and I'm a creature of habit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this live stream. I'm going to get off my phone. I'm just going to shut it off. I'm going to hang out with my family, and then I'm going to be back for the 9 p.m. But I want to see, because it's been a while since I did that. So I like that we had this conversation. I'm going to test myself, see how difficult it is, because I can't remember the last time I did that. So let's see. Let's see, Tommy. Thank you for that suggestion. Aries, thank you for the emojis. Appreciate you, brother. Aries at breakfast, pizza, sauce, white gravy, and then eggs, onion. Damn, that sounds good. Hafiz, no challenge. Carvana. Carvana, are you already on Discord? Because there is somebody on there. I just don't know if it's you. Carvana, his English is better than mine. He's being modest. Did you sub to Hafiz, Carvana? Hello, Billy bro. Gone 321. I understand age security. You're tapping into your subconscious mind and memory of the past, present, and future, and manifesting it. That is correct. That is correct, Moondog. Yes, Hafiz, yesterday I learned the show must go on, even if it's bad weather. Yep, that's the same way I am. You guys have seen me in extremely bad weather, and nothing stops me from streaming at my regular times. I will be running to MySpace once it's relaunched. Matt Man in the house. Hey, what's up, H? Happy birthday to Matt. Today is Matt's birthday, guys. If you guys want to wish him. You guys know Matt's been a friend of mine since like almost the beginning when I started live streaming. Happy birthday to you, Matt. Hey, what's up, HS brother? Visiting my mom's friend. Denise came through with a key home in a bit. All love to everyone, of course. Discord and TikTok made me anxious. I deleted those for good for you, Tommy. You know, I recently I recently installed. I had to create an Instagram yesterday because I had to do that collab with Shraddha, and she said that's the only way. I asked her. I was like, "Do you have Discord?" She's like, "No, I don't have it." So that's when I created one. So, but I'm scared. You know, it's like kind of like, when you have like a drug in front of you and you're just like, oh shit, like what if I get addicted to this drug? But that's why I'm gonna just shut this phone off right after this live stream until the 9 o'clock live. Then I will see you guys then. But I'm not gonna look at any messages or anything like that. Usually, well, right after the stream, hang on. Right after the stream, let me clarify. I always have a quick meeting with the managing mods, and I haven't had that meeting, and then I'm gonna jump off. And then tomorrow, I am supposed to email Moondog. All right, after I do, I have a big book, all your lessons of fees. Hey, Matt, brother, okay, very good work, my dear Billy, JJ. I'm pretty much been the same my entire life. So you're content with yourself. That's a good thing. Pacers 420, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Pacers 420 is the one that told me about Jenna Canada the Great. I haven't seen you on in a while, man. Where have you been, Pacers? Are you just taking a break from YouTube or what? Or you just don't like this channel? Just be straight up with me. Be straight up, 420. Hey, Mr. Matt Noah, welcome. Good to see you. 408. What time is it now? Holy shit. I am way behind, guys. Way, way, way behind. Happy birthday, Matt. Happy birthday. Hey, Stranger Matt. Sarah, some fish, cottage cheese, a few roasted vegetables, tons of water too. Super hot out here. Yeah, it is way too hot. I'm a stranger, Matt, but I also want to wish you a happy birthday. Hey, that's very sweet of you, Tommy. Appreciate you, brother. Strange Tommy, I'm so about you. Okay, bye to everyone. Take care, Hafiz. Have a good one. I have a question for y'all. Do you cleanse your algorithm here on YouTube, meaning hiding some channels and seeking only what you're interested in? I do that, yeah, because you're just like, the algorithm got me wrong, right? I think that's what you're talking about. Where you're like, the algorithm thinks now I'm into this shit when I was just doom scrolling and it caught my interest one time. Yes, I do that, Tommy. I have to reset the algorithm and just be like, listen, relearn me. You got me all screwed up. I was just screwed up on that one day. I'm not really like that. Oh, so cute. Nine more to 50. That's right, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't. We're almost to 50 likes. Appreciate you all getting us there. Let's see. Holy moly, he's turning into one T-Rex. Igloo, whenever I don't watch YouTube for at least 3 hours a day, I feel kind of depressed. Yeah, it does that to you, man. Maybe don't spend 3 hours, What channels do you usually go to, Igloo? I'm curious to know. Because I believe this is your first time here. I usually have a good memory. It's usually YouTube catch up with it, but I noticed it helps more, right? It does help. Experience of perfection, totally desireless humans create a desire to create this existence, but then desireless experience means being desireless others. True Billy, Bunny Boy has gotten so big. Now let me walk in the grass. This feels good. I feel like this balances my mind and my testicles. I get it. I've made many mistakes. I'm learning. No, but guys, this really does help. Moondog, I don't know if you do this. Walking in the grass barefoot, and you get the connection from Mother Earth, grounds you. It just like feels good. I feel it. Ignellis, what's going on, Ignellis? Ignellis, you're alpha, right? The YouTube cleanup lasts a couple of weeks, and then your algorithm gets stupid again. I would love to see Mark's algorithm. That would be a freaking comedy show, man. To just see what Mark browses, or even see his freaking Google history, dude, that would be freaking wild, man. Like I'm a weird person, but Mark, the managing mod, to see, we should do an episode on that, where we just go through Mark's algorithm, everything that it knows about Mark. Trish, I missed your message. I'm scrolling back through 415, 421. Shani, it's me. What's up, Shani? By the way, guys, Shani does live stream as well. Billy Elliott recently started live streaming, so I pinned his channel on the bottom. Please check him out. And do that now because I'm going to be switching it up right now. Somebody else that I want to pin. And it's Shani. Good morning, you can beautiful people. It's never. What's up, Shani? Good to see you. Welcome. She does live stream as well. I get very scared to chat with her on the live stream because I'm an unk, so I feel like she might get hurt or injured while looking at my message. Um, I know that seems like an old man issue, but I am an old man, guys. I'm 46 years old, so I get concerned. I'm like, what if something happens? But she knows she's able to multitask and stuff. So I know it's a me problem, not a her problem. Let's see. It's a never-ending fight. Then Mark, all good, Matt, Noah. Hey, Shawnee, just came back from a 24-hour break. Good for you, Shawnee. Good for you. I'm going to test myself right after this live stream. He's been between Gemini, Cancer, matters where you read. Birthday June 21st. Okay, so very close to my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Matt. He's a good man. He is a good man. Matt's a good man. Thank you, Paul. I can't wait for my first Boston, my trip. Have a great day. It's security and all. You too, Moondog. Catch up with you later, brother. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching the video. I feel like you finally get to know me. I got to know you, but you never came on here or hung out. So I appreciate you, man. Pacers 420. No. Okay, got it. Wait. To be honest, I don't know what ILYSM. I'm not hip to the abbreviations yet. Not to all of them. I listen you some mornings. Let's see. I love you, small man. I don't know what the fuck that stands for, man. I love you, sexy man. That's what you're trying to say, Pacers? Have you a great day, Dog. Pacers, I've been busy with 3 kids. Oh, okay, gotcha, 420. All good, man. All good. School just started. Gotcha, man. No, that makes sense. But I love you, brother. Good to see you, man. I'll tune in later. All good, 420. I'll check you out later. Anna, what's going on, beautiful world? Brother, Tamil language. Anna, I use YouTube mostly for science fiction books. Beautiful. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Tommy says, Tommy. Guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, because I am going to be ending a live stream soon. It would be nice to catch up with you guys again on a future live stream. We'll be on again at 9 p.m. Shawnee Moondog is awesome, dude. He also loves live streams. Yeah, I loved him. Tommy, I read all of them, 33 of them. He's hilarious. These ones are my favorite, small. He's awesome. What's your favorite author, Tommy? Any recommendations? I love you so much. Okay, got it. Gotcha. I was close. I love you, small man. I was close enough. I don't know why I couldn't figure out so much. That was pretty funny. I don't know. I crack myself up, man. If you guys don't know, this is what my life sounds like. I'll say a joke, and I'm the only one usually laughing. Well, my daughter laughs a lot at my jokes. My wife, not so much. She doesn't find me funny. She's kind of immune to it. But guys, I am going to end this live stream. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I didn't take note of who was on here in the beginning, but I do want to, let's see, what do we have in here? We got 10 people. We got 43 likes. Thank you guys for the 43 likes. I appreciate it. And I just do want to give a shout out to Trish in first place. I'm using the leaderboards, by the way, in case you guys want to see it as well. Because that feature has always been there. And I never use it. And I'm just like, let me just start using it. Maybe YouTube put it there for a reason, right in front of my freaking face, and I never use it. I think those got to. Okay. So shout out to Trish, to Moondog, to Carvana, to Boston Bill, Marky Mark, Mia, JJ Nath, Matt Noah, Hamza Ali, Chaos, Naveen, Kamlakar, Igloo, Artful, Pre, Laura Wallflower, Natasha, I can't forget Kyle, Blue, 3, I did say Carvana, right? Carvana, the Farshid, Sarah, James, I said Blue, Stash Cash. Okay, I think I value. Pacers 420, Mr. Bot, Big Al from Southern Cal. All right, I think that's enough. I didn't realize there were so many. But guys, thanks. Oh, and Air as well. Even though she joined in at the end, but I wish you would go live. Okay, bye HS, bro. Take care. Glad to chat with you as always. You have a pleasant rest of your day. Keep rocking. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for always being so positive and keeping me going. I know you are a nice person, but the truth is, I love my husband so much. All right, guys. Love and respect to all of you guys. I'll catch you on the next one, 9 p.m. Take care. Have a great day or great morning or evening, wherever you are in the world. But I'll see you at 9 p.m. Take care, guys. Bye.